before it's too late.
Across the Indian Ocean, just over 1,000 miles east of Amboseli, lies the archipelago that is the Republic of the Seychelles. Surely one of the most romantic places on the face of the planet. Comprising some 115 islands, this tropical paradise was totally uninhabited until just over 200 years ago. Taken over from the French by the British in 1814, the Republic gained its independence in 1976. This tiny nation of just 70,000 people, the Seychellois, were ahead of their time in appreciating the value of their natural heritage.
As most people know, conservation in Seychelles has a long history, which started in the 1960s with a group of Seychellois and some foreign scientists getting together and telling the world about the great and beautiful things in Seychelles. And it was in 1971 that the government released the first conservation strategy in Seychelles. And that was the first conservation strategy in Africa and in the Western Indian Ocean region as well.
One of the great and beautiful things in the Seychelles is the magical Valley-de-Mai on Praslin Island. The valley is steamy, lush, almost primeval in its beauty. So beautiful, in fact, that in 1881, British General Gordon of Khartoum became obsessed with the place. He not only believed it was the Garden of Eden, he tried his hardest to prove it. There is a tree in the Valley-de-Mai he believed was the biblical tree of knowledge. Eating its fruit caused Adam and Eve to be banished from the garden. The tree is called the coco-de-mar, itself one of the most endangered in the world. It once covered almost the whole of the island. It's the tree's fruit with its erotic shape which was its downfall. The nuts were highly prized when found washed up on Indian Ocean shorelines, and in the 13th century were worth as much as 4,000 gold florins. No one knew where they were coming from. When their location in the Seychelles was finally discovered, most of the forests were razed to the ground in an attempt to maintain their value. The resemblance to the human body is also present in the male tree. Its catkin has a similarity to the human male sex organ. There's no wonder this exotic and intriguing tree, some of which live for over 1,000 years, has its own legend. It's said that by the light of a full moon, the male tree uproots itself and makes its way across to the female to make love to her. However, the legend also says anyone who witnesses this amorous encounter won't live to tell the tale.